rock playlist activated. Oh, that was the end of a song. Whoops. Good timing by me. We'll see how long I last in this thing. It's got no GPS, as far as I can tell. I'm probably wrong, but I'm about to check. I'm bringing up the manual right now. This is the F28. Where are the checklists in this manual? Oh, I found it. Checklist is on page 220, in case you download it yourself. Hey, Fokker. It begins. Oh, you can use the Garmin? What's up, Mike? Fantastic thumbnail. I thought I'd use it because I didn't know what I was going to fly today. And then I've pretty much been thinking about that thumbnail since Tuesday. I'm going to choose this cool Empire. I guess Empire flies like FedEx. It's like a FedEx carrier or something. Yeah, old school steam gauge. Yeah, it definitely looks that way. It's very dirty looking too. Look at this. So yeah, I checked the marketplace and there's nothing super exciting in the marketplace for me. So I still technically purchased something. This one is pretty expensive. It's like $70. But yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no GPS. But I guess you can use the Garmin if you want. If I'm a baby, which, yeah, maybe for my first few flights. Never considered doing like. I don't think I've ever flown a jet that's not had GPS, so it'd be a fun challenge. I don't know what any of this stuff does, so this will be super fun. If there's a quick start in here, like ready for taxi, I'm just going to use that for now. And then I'll see if I like flying it, and if I like doing maybe VOR nav with it. I assume we can just use VOR. So this will be a fun challenge, scary, fun challenge. Settings, username login. Okay. Local time, theme, and brightness. Cool. All right, I think this is the default theme. TOD calculator. Oh, we have checklists here. Oh, beautiful. I have my iPad to the side here, and now I don't need it. I'm going to let the iPad rest. So I'll try not to use the checklist though if there's a shortcut to just get it ready, because just to save time for the first few flights. And yeah, nice, ready for takeoff. Beautiful. And we got ground power, service doors, forward and aft cargo doors, jetway and forward passenger door. 85 packs total. I was looking a little bit at the variants because it comes with 4 different variants: a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000, and trying to figure out the difference between them. And from a glance on the Wikipedias, it looked like the 1 and the 3 were cargo variants, but this says oh yeah, this is the 4,000 variant, so this is a passenger variant. I figured that usually when people fly any kind of planes that have variants, they pick the one with the biggest number, like the 787-800, for example. Oh wait, or is it the 900? Actually, maybe that's a horrible example. I think I bought the 737. I bought the 737-7? I think most people fly the 8 or the 9. Anyway, I just grabbed the highest number for now. All right, so it looks like I can do ready for takeoff. I'm going to use say intentions and use couch captains. Just the couch 323 call sign again. And I'll have to pick a VOR only route, I guess. I don't want to be a baby. I don't want Chris to make fun of me, so I'm gonna try to not use the GPS. All right, so camera presets, control 1. I always look at these when I get a new plane. Control 1 is just straight on the instruments. 2 is autopilot. And oh, we have a mode selector. GS auto, GS manual. Wonder if that's auto. Huh. All right. View our localizer heading. SC, is that like just wings level maybe? Pitch command? What? Okay. I hope that's in the middle. Interesting. And then altitude hold on or off. You still can't see it on the world map? That is super weird. Well, didn't you guys say that that was other people running into the issue? What's up, Underdog? Yep, what's up, Base? Underdog, Chris, Delta, Legends. How often do I fly live with say intentions? Pretty much every time. I mean, sometimes I'll use Beyond ATC. But yeah, I really enjoy say intentions. They made some updates today to add options I've been hoping for a while, which is you can turn off, as of today, you can now turn off the canned, oh, we're getting plosives. Let me try to fix that, hold on. Okay, maybe that'll help. You can turn off the canned chatter now. Wait, what the? Oh, I need to update. I'm so confused. I updated say intentions, but now it's running the old version still. Oh, there's the new version. Okay, I have like 2 versions or something. So they added an option under the multiplayer chatter. So how it's worked until now is you can turn the 2 options used to be chatter off, meaning you're not going to hear random people from throughout the say intentions network. Like somebody could be flying in France and you'd hear them as background filler chatter, just so you can hear stuff, so it's not dead air all the time. Or you could turn it to AI chatter, AI and multiplayer chatter, or none. And now they've made it so you can turn off the AI chatter. So which I'm going to do. I turn off AI chatter, so the only chatter we'll hear is going to be real people. And then you can also turn on or off other players who are on your frequency. And then they added a new thing where you can hear pre-recorded multiplayer. So like, it's basically a replacement or an alternative to the AI chatter is like, if you're on the ground, tuned down the frequency, you would hear AI talking to each other as if it was on the ground. But now you can hear pre-recorded other recordings of pilots, human pilots previously on that type of frequency instead of AI. So there's a lot of options to not hear AI talking to AI. And so it's pretty cool. I was hoping for it for, I don't know, maybe a month or 2, and they added it. All right, so let's continue looking here. Control 3 is all of our temperature, pressures, power settings, and looks like we got weather radar in the middle. And then number 4 is the standby side, the right seat instruments. And here, yeah, I see we have outside air temperature gauge and flaps. Up and, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different positions, 6 including up. Weather radar, and then flight control system 2. I'm going to be confused by most of this. Fuel gauges, some lighting, hydraulics. Okay, I'm just familiarizing myself with where everything is. I'm not going to do all the full checklist, but we'll just hit ready for takeoff. But and then it looks like the throttles, yeah, we just have 1 throttle on each side, but there's basically a left and right seat throttle instead of like reaching into the middle of the pedestal, I guess. So that's interesting. And then that looks like our, let's see, there's our flap handle there. Okay, that's a speed brake. Okay, so I do have a spoiler lever set, so I have that available. And then our gear handle way up here, out of reach of the pilot. You think I'm going to love this, Chris? What's up, Ninja? Watercooled says Microsoft surely knows that the friends list issue is there. At least I hope they know. Yeah, for once I'm not having the multiplayer issues. All right, then down here we have, okay, ADF. High frequency comm. That's volume. Okay, and then over here. Okay, this is ADF. And then comm 1 and 2 are here in the middle. Okay. Gonna need to know how to grab these for ATC purposes. And then we have another ADF over here. Transponder in the classic position. Landing and flare out lights. Let me see if these... Okay, yeah, taxi light switch works. And then if I hit landing light switch. Wow, okay, all those go up with landing lights on. Strobe lights on the right side there. My switch works. Nav light switch works. And then... I think parking brake does not work. Okay. Which airport? I'm at Minneapolis. I grabbed the scenery for that too. I think it's I don't know. Maybe this is my become a big boy and fly airliners story arc. I'm not sure. I felt like I've been at this position before where I started flying airliners. I flew the Phoenix for like a couple weeks. I was like, I'm finally gonna become an adult now. And then everyone will stop making fun of me for only flying little planes. And then I abandoned those plans. And then what do we have down here? Gust lock. And what does that say? I don't know if I can even see it. Looks like maybe a landing gear emergency. Isn't the gust lock for the throttle? All right, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. All right, then we have the scary overhead, which I'll pretty much not touch. Oh, we have fasten seatbelts and smoking sign right here, but I'm gonna use the quick start. The CVR, that is so cool. And there's a compass light. I assume it's this right here. Windshield wipers, parking off, low and high. On both sides. And we got some heating. There's our pitot. Pitot switch does not work. Okay, so it looks like if we need pitot and vane heating are here. And then cabin pressure, rate, cabin altitude. Okay, so we set... Oh, is this automatic? Wait, is this changing the actual cabin pressure instantly? All right, I'm sure this will be fine if I just mess with these. It's kind of jumps around a lot. Okay. Okay, I just can't go too fast. That's the problem. Okay. If you go slow enough, then it moves smoothly. And then we have our rate knob there too. Oh, this is the cabin altitude, the actual pressure. Okay, so this is just for setting the target cabin pressure, and then this is the actual one right here. Cool. All right, batteries up here. Yeah, we're going to do all this automatically. APU. AC. Bleed air is way up here. Just looking just in case for some reason I might need to actually hit one of these switches manually for the first flight, just to figure out kind of maybe where things are a little bit. All right, I don't... oh, nice. We can actually see back into the cabin. That's cool. All right, well, I guess this is the passenger variant. Can we go back to the restroom? Always very important question. What's up, Cyber? What's up, Soul? We're taller than that, right? There we go. This is what it's like when we walk down, of course. Okay, jump seat. Oh no, you can't open it. I want my money back. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Random flight generator. There we go. Got it up. MSP. We'll do a max of like... I put in 450. Maybe 500 miles. Take like an hour in the air. But I have to figure out how to fly this without GPS, so it seems like we can only do VORs and only do ILS approaches, I guess. A320, nice. Okay, what do we got here? Salina, Little Grand Rapids, Indianapolis, I guess. That sounds like a good option. That gives us almost 500 miles, 436 miles. We do Indianapolis the other day. Or did we skip Indianapolis? I forget. I guess we can do Indianapolis to start. ORD, MKE. Are those within that range? Isn't ORD going to be real close? Okay, 290. General Mitchell, 250. KIND. Let's see how long it'll say. I think Indianapolis will take like an hour in the air. Okay, I chose the F-28. And we'll leave it on automatic. Okay, so we're not able to follow these routes. Maybe I should start with GPS and then try a VOR route later. Oh, there are announcements too?
Cabin crew, arm rules and test check.
Configuration. Oh, GPS navigation. Let me see what it puts in there. Wait, what changed? Oh, did it replace the weather radar? Oh, it replaced the weather radar with a 530. So, what do these do now? That's interesting. So then, how do we... Okay, but there's no... Maybe when we hit VOR... What is beam? What? Beam? Roll, heading, beam? Oh no, I'm going to have to look some stuff up, aren't I? What is the beam mode? Is this our nav? Pitch, height, glide, and IAS. Sorry, FLC IAS mode. Pitch hold. Height, I guess, is altitude hold. But then there's an altitude hold over here. Beam is nav. Oh, okay. Beam. So we could use GPS for the first one. I don't even know how I would plan a route with VORs only. I guess we could use a route finder maybe. Like isn't there a route finder on here? Yeah, route finder, standard, altitude. And can we say, yeah, we can do VOR only, find route. And then, so it gives us just 3 VORs to use. Plane has lasers? The beam? So I guess that is possible. The Hush kit, state saving. I'll keep that off for now. Auto jetway. Oh, I didn't even expect it to have any jetway stuff or... Okay, logo lights. I'm going to turn those off. Can I hide the cabin to save... Oh, interior cabin. There we go. Save on my frames. Whoa. You can still open the door. All right, this is the stripped down version. There we go. Now we're saving some frames, maybe. Rudder axis steering. Okay. Throttle detent lights. Oh, there are detents in this, huh? Are there? Oh yeah, there's one. Wait. I might... Is that because gust lock is on? Okay, it is. Yeah, okay, cool. So the gust lock prevents us at about 50%. Logo lights, pilot callouts. I assume that's like co-pilot callouts. And then we have charts. Oh, okay. Wait, did it log me in? Okay. Nice, okay. This is the wrong one, though. All right, I think for the first one, maybe I don't use... Oh, no, and there's an arrival, too. This is going to be a horrible flight. I already know it. I'm going to be so scared of every button I'm hitting. Because, like, descending... I don't think I've ever descended... I mean, I guess it'll be fine. I'm very used to taking advantage of VNav on a descent. And then on this climb, too, so we got a departure and an arrival. A SID and a star. This will be fine. Oh, yeah, I'm not over here. What's up, dude? Okay, so yeah, I'll cheat and be a baby and use GPS first, but once I get more comfortable, maybe I'll do VORs if I don't give up after one flight. Okay, all this is set right. IFR, this crazy route. And I wanted one that took a while in the sky just to, so I have time to worry about the landing. Okay, I think that's it. You're going VORs? Nice. Okay, 1 hour and 12 airtime, that's fine. All right, so let me re-import this. Okay, there's the route. Block fuel and zero fuel weight are entered automatically, but I assume I have to go up and still set those myself, right? Oh, no. Oh, it did it for us, didn't it? Fuel 14, let me check. Now, it says we should have 11,739 for our fuel, but it put in 14. And then payload 19.3. It's expecting 11.2. Okay. All right, 11.2. And then 11,739 on the fuel. Add a little extra. Okay. METARs. All right. It's just a moving map, I guess. Fuck it, VORs. All right, can I choose the charts now? No airport selected. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I can click departure or arrival. That's nice. Star it. Star the airport info. All right, let me grab the route, paste it, and paste it in the chat. I can already tell this is going to be a very painful flight. This is very intimidating. All right, so we got the taxi chart. We need the Zembro 7 departure. What? What's the Zembro 7? I don't see that. KMSP. We have the Dawn. Zembro departure. It's not there. Are you really taking off with 68% tablet chart? Oh man, can we plug this thing in actually? That is kind of scary. I don't know if we can plug it in. Oh, I didn't even look down here. Sidewall ventilation. Is there a little reading light or something over here? Map light. Those looks like, oh, IND SIDS. Yeah, it says Minneapolis. Oh yeah, these are for Indianapolis. You're right. How is this happening? Oh, there it goes. Now it worked. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, there's the Ziembro. All right, Ziembro departure. And we're expecting runway 12 left. Okay, did this put it? We don't have anything going on here yet. I have to get some power on. Aircraft. I guess I'll just hit ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff selected.
Oh man, this is ancient. It just keeps hitting the starter. I saw the button just kept getting pushed in over and over and over again. I don't know if the engines are actually starting. Oh, there we go. Now it's going. All right, just a little bit of a delay. Something to know on the comm dial, there's a .000 and .005 that are not displayed. Ah. Oh, so if I move it twice, then I know it's at the 0 or the .05. .005? Oh, okay, good to know. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. That is very good to know. Thank you, sir. I was very close to just flying the, I was just going to fly the CJ4 again today. Maybe I'll do one of this and then do one in the CJ4 or something like that. But I was like, I don't really want to sit at a gate in a giant airline. And then I'm like, it's Marketplace Thursday. Kind of need to buy something. Twins. Is this you right here, Chris? All right, I'll just set the altimeter with B. Is that setting it? All right, it is 3001. Cruise altitude is supposed to be 29,000. All right, and then let's see if it put in, let's see, control. All right, control 5 is our GPS. This thing is way out of the way too. And it did not put our flight plan in. And we have some airways. All right, this is not going to be fun. Actually, the VORs are probably an easier route. V1 says it's one of the most realistic handling aircraft in the sim. Well, I'm in trouble. Problem with this route and not having import is how long it's going to take to put in airways, because you can't do an airway. You can't load an airway in the GNS 530. But so we'll see how many we have along the way on the Jet 30. Yeah, Jet 30 airway exited Cyber direct, and then direct after that. All right, so let's select the departure. We had the Ziembro 7, Ziembro. Expecting runway 12 left. And then ODI is the only transition, which is what we have in the route. Then procedures and select the arrival on the other end. We got the JAX 2 via JAX. It's on MSP again. Select arrival. What? You need to choose the destination airport for the arrival. Oh, it doesn't. No, okay. Select arrival. Okay, this is weird. All right, we have to choose Indianapolis ourselves. All right, Jax 2. And Jax is not a waypoint. We go direct Wordy, direct Jax, and then Jax 2. All right, is there a button for the EFB? There is not. All right, you always have to look to the left, I guess. Can you load waypoints at each end of the airway? We could. The problem is that there can be turns in an airway at any fix. It can turn. It can turn a few degrees or sometimes... Oh, wait. Wait. Import Simbrief payload, I guess? I kind of did it already. We're moving. We're moving. Okay. All right, parking brake works, I guess. I think the parking brake works. I don't physically see the parking brake, though. I don't see it move. I think this is it right here. But my switch doesn't work for it, so I assume that's parking brake on. I have no idea. We'll see if we start rolling again. I'll try to keep an eye out for it. Okay, 35 passengers. So did it set the weight real... I want to see if it set the weight correctly. No, it only has our payload at 7,900. Our payload's supposed to be 11,000. All right, I guess that doesn't work correctly. Payload's 11,200. Block fuel is 11,700. Which we had, but I'm losing a lot of it already. Just sitting here waiting. Haven't even called up for our clearance yet, but that's fine. And I'm going to do couch this time. Oh, the EFB's in kilos. But when I went into... can I change that? Oh, it's down here, yep. Okay, pounds. It's still loaded in... the weight and balance screen here was in pounds, though, and it was still off. I loaded like 9,000 for payload instead of 11,000. Oh my god, just watching that fuel is making me anxious. Is this a taxi or a pushback? Oh, it is. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Ground power and chocks. I think the chocks are not there. Disarm doors, release crew. Okay, seats for takeoff. That was already done, I guess, when we hit takeoff. Okay, so I need to figure out what transition waypoint we have on the far side. On the arrival, Jax 2 via Jax. So, oh yeah, here's Jax, but we don't have Barbie or Delhi as a waypoint. Or E-laner. So, yeah, we're just going direct to Jax. Right, yeah, before we have a waypoint called Wordy. And we are coming from the northwest, so like one of these would make sense. Barbie or Delhi. I'll just choose E-laner, I guess, because it's closest to Jax. I can't choose none. And we're expecting 05 left. Okay, so in between ODI, we have... This is actually interesting. We have, after ODI, we have Jet 30 airway to Cyber. How do I... Oh my god, I just realized I've never run into this before. How do I get a waypoint between the arrival... I can't do the arrival first then. Alright, I have to get rid of the arrival because I can't put a waypoint after ODI. Okay, Cyber, S-I-B-E-R. And then PQ, PEKUE, PEKUE. That's why SimBrief import is so nice. And then direct wordy, and then Jax. Okay, Great Lakes, wordy. Okay, now let's get the arrival in again. Jax, Elaner, 05 left, load. And now I should just delete Elaner and Emily from the list because it's not on the flight plan. All right, so now we're going from wordy directly to Jax. And we have a manual sequence right off the bat. Now let's get our other taxiway diagram saved here. Or not. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to save it. Oh wait, no, I don't have the MSP one saved. User error. All right, there we go. All right. It's got our departure at the bottom for some reason. Okay. This is so much work. This is why I love the business jet. The CJ4 life. It's so easy. All right, I just need to not look down. Just don't look. Everything's fine. Now, do we have VOR? Is it using VOR for our nav source automatically? It's in heading mode here. Okay, VOR turns on GPS here. Okay, so it is following this. If I hit CDI, it'll actually use VOR. Okay, cool. So that's working. And yes, the course is slaved. That's awesome. So the course is automatically set for us, which I actually love. Mainly because I'm so bad at changing the course every single fix. That's really nice. And pitch command. Okay. It's going to be a lot of fail. Okay, I think we're good to get our clearance, right? We're started up. We're wasting tons of fuel. We're using the shortcuts to start it up. I noticed that my pitch trim button. Oh, it does change it now. Okay, cool. Yeah, once it started. I wasn't seeing the wheel earlier when I was hitting. And it flicks the switch right here for pitch trim up and down. Sort of like electric pitch trim. And do we have trim indicators? What is this instrument? I have no idea what this is. We have an AOA indicator. Okay, and then our DME. Vertical speed. I've never seen one of these before either. This is going to be great. Okay, here are pitch trims. Nice. Okay, right here. Is it working? No? When you change the trim, it's actually moving the yoke. Like very slightly. Yeah, I don't know if these work or there's something I don't have on. We have hydraulic pressure. The one to the right of the altitude. Oh, it's AG. Oh, it's a radar altimeter. That makes sense. And we can set our minimums. Yeah, okay, got it. That's cool. All right. Interesting. That makes sense. The 200 should have been a good clue. It was a radar altimeter. Oh, here it is. Stabilizer trim. Okay. Is this just our control surfaces then? Are they actually working right now? Okay, I think this is the current position of our control surfaces then, and then this is our trim up here. Looking in the wrong spot. So nose up, nose down. This is something I should probably look up. Planned cruise speed. I have almost no plan at all. This thing is terrifying. I just want to get it going. Just you know, use as many shortcuts as possible because there's so much to learn that I'm not going to be able to learn all of this, you know, in any reasonable amount of time, not on one stream. So I just want to get a feel for it and see if I love it or not, even as terrifying as it is right now. Oh, that's cool. You can set nav 1 and 2 up here as well. And then course 1 and 2. So is this... Okay, this might just be for our approach then. Or it's just for if we're using VLOC then. So if we use GPS, it's overridden. And yeah, this changes down here. Okay, cool. Yeah, and on GPS, these don't do anything. And then we have heading. So actually down on the HSI, there's no heading. You have to change the heading up here, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what to do for the trim. I'm just going to leave it like slightly nose up. There's no green arc or anything to tell me. So rather than dive through the manual, we'll just put it to the test in the old-fashioned way, I guess. And just, yeah, I'm not going to need anything up there. Just, I'll get my lights on. Speed brake is off. And flaps. Actually, let's see. I guess we can look at... If I go back to SimBrief, we can look at the new takeoff stuff. Oh, this aircraft does not support takeoff calculations. What about under performance? Pre-populate. Okay, it looks like it's going to work from here, though. Okay, yeah, it does work from here. All right, so rotation at 109. We'll have a little bit of a crosswind, 7-knot crosswind from the right. This thing is so cool. And then flap setting is showing 0 here with thrust at flex. Okay, so I'm just going to leave, I really doubt we do flap 0 takeoffs, but there's like a 6, 11, 18, 25, and then full down, which was like 40 something, 42 degrees. Oh, here we go. Takeoff flap 6, VR. Okay, 6, 11, and 18, so it's up to us. All right, so I'll just do 6, just so I don't forget to put them up. I'll just do 1 notch. Keep it simple. Yeah, okay, it's got it right here. And then our VREF speeds for different flap settings. So full flaps, 120 at 62,000 pounds. What are we currently at? We're at about 62 right now, but we'll be a lot lighter by the time we get there. Okay, and then, yeah, V1, 128 at 6. Or you can go 18, 120 for 18. Yeah, maybe I should just go all the way. Let's do the max setting. We'll do flaps 18. Okay, that's right in the middle. And then expected rotation at 120. All right. All right, this is a little crazy. All right, let's just get finally get our ATIS real quick, and then we'll get our clearance. What's up, Eric? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not able to do it in this plane. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't able to change it. Oh no, it did. Yeah, 120. Oh, there we go.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. View at 7000 feet.
And I'm just going to turn down the volume a bit.
5000 feet. Temperature 24. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3002. Arriving and departing runways 22, 12 right, 12 left, 17. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and
you can hit the chart? You can click the chart to set the V speeds?
Departures contact clearance delivery on 133.2. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo.
Okay, kilo. I didn't get the whole thing.
St. Paul International Airport.
I got altimeter 3002.
0053 Zulu. Wind 160 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few at 7000 feet. Broken at 25000 feet. Temperature 24. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3002. Arriving and departing runways 22, 12 right, 12 left, 17. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway
We're flying
and
to
hold
Indianapolis.
short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance
In theory.
delivery on 133.2. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo.
Okay, we have kilo. Let's go to clearance.
Minneapolis.
122.3. All right. Minneapolis clearance. Couch captains 323. Ready to pick up our IFR clearance to Indianapolis. If we make it there, exactly. It is the Fokker, yeah. The F-28.
Couch Captain 323, Minneapolis clearance. Cleared to Indianapolis via the Ziembro 7 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7. Squawk 4552.
Cleared to Indianapolis, Ziembro 7 departure, then as filed, 4,000 feet. Departure on 124.7, squawk 4552, couch 323. All right, 4552.
Couch 323, incorrect readback. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Expect runway 12 left for departure.
What? He didn't tell me that.
Romeo is current. Please read back the full clearance.
All right, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 290. And we'll expect runway 12 left for departure. Couch 323. He didn't tell me the runway, and I didn't think you have to read back the expect flight level whatever after 10 minutes. Can anybody confirm that? Any real-world Fokker F-28 pilots in the chat? AI deviation? Off, standby, on. And that's altitude reporting mode, okay. All right, they're not replying to me. I don't know if they just gave up. They gave up trying to deal with my readback, or... No, it just hasn't sent it yet. It's just sitting there in the chat box again. And I don't think this is working with this plane, so I think I have to squawk mode C through the app.
Couch Captains 420, Minneapolis clearance information. Mike is current. Your clearance does not state Indianapolis. What is your destination?
What? Yes, it is. Indianapolis. Kilo, India, November, Delta. What? I have my sim brief. What? Did I make up where we're flying? Hold on. View flight plan. Yeah, definitely Indianapolis over here.
Couch 323, cleared to Indianapolis via the Ziembro 7 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7. Squawk 4552. Expect runway 12 left for departure. Information Romeo is current.
Romeo? It was
Couch
just Kilo.
420 affirmative. Your clearance does not state Indianapolis. What is your destination?
What? Yeah, it definitely says Indianapolis.
Couch 420 cleared to Indianapolis. Radar
What?
vectors FGT. Then as filed, climb and
Vectors
maintain
what?
4,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure.
Oh,
Departure
no,
on
what's happening?
124.7. Squawk 2554.
25. Oh no. What happened? The latest version. Things have gotten worse with the readbacks. Chris, couch 420. All right, I guess we're 2554 now. Let's try that. 2554. Oh, that was couch 420. Oh, that's, I didn't even hear Chris though. That's why it's confusing. I didn't hear him say anything. I have that on, right? Yeah, I have live multiplayer turned on. I am so confused. Okay, so we are, I changed it to 2554. We were 4552. All right, 4552. Do you have, hey Chris, are you on the latest version of Say Intentions? Did you turn on under multiplayer where it says share my audio? I'm wondering if I'm hearing the readbacks to you, but not hearing you because that isn't ticked or something. Maybe that's what's happening. Okay. Cool. Let's get the ground frequency in. I'm just going to assume we're fine. Minneapolis grounds, couch captains 323 ready to taxi with information, Kilo. They said Romeo, but they told you Romeo and they told me Kilo. What's happening? All right, let's try this pushback thing.
Couch captains 323 Minneapolis ground, runway 12 left via Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, then Mike Papa P10.
What was the last thing? Can you repeat for couch 323? You don't hear me on comms either? I got 12 left,
Couch
Bravo Hotel. What?
Minneapolis ground, runway 12 left via Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, then Mike Papa P10.
Oh, Papa 10. Runway 12 left, Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, Mike Papa 10. Couch 323. Those are some. They said P10. Actually, I don't know. Would they say P10 or they should say Papa 10 or they don't? Do they say Papa 10? I've never even taken an intersection with that many numbers in it, with more than one number. We're moving. It's finally happening. Oh my God, Loki. Loki's in the 747. All right, I didn't even look at the taxiway chart. Amateur hour. Might be an amateur 3 hour. I can't even see where the plane is, so that's not very helpful. Oh, there we go. We just have to hit that. Okay. We're going to 12 left, which is over here, so we want nose left, I guess. Now, is this tail or nose? It's tail. Okay, tail right. Beautiful, beautiful. Papa don't preach. Would they say Papa 10 or Papa 10? I'm guessing they would say Papa 10, but I don't know the. I don't know how
Minneapolis ground, runway 12 left via Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, then Mike Papa P10.
Oh, I know.
Contact tower when ready for departure.
We already read that back. There's been a lot of bugs right now. Unless that was for couch 420 again, and I'm just not paying attention. That could be it. What the? I can't turn off the steer. What? Whoa, whoa. What? Stop. 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 These, all right, those are a little weird. Okay, charts. Can we draw on these charts? Negative. All right, Papa 12 left is up here via Bravo Hotel. Perfect. Hotel right here. Cross runway 22. Perfect. Then we continue hotel. Then Mike, Papa 10. Holy beautiful. We may be hearing them 10 times for some reason, or maybe it's just the maybe it's just me hearing couch 420 with the duplicate calls. But these are perfect taxiway instructions from where we are. Bravo Hotel, cross, Mike, Papa 10. What's up, Fish? What's up, Corpo? That was Couch 420 again? It's so confusing. All right. Taxi light is on. We are beginning to move on the ground. Still on the ground, of course. They said climb and maintain 4,000, so I'm going to set that. I see the altitude selector down there using my shortcut on that. Is that our taxiway line I just missed? No, it's got to be over. Yeah, it is here. Bravo Hotel. All right, altitude selector needs to be at 4,000. There it is, 4,000. Runway 12 left is at a 121 heading. All right, here's Bravo. Hotel is to our right. I see this sign right there. And they said across runway 22. All right, I'm getting the heading set up down here. All right, this is 22, and they said to cross already. All right, heading, what did I say, 212? All right, crossed hotel. Then we're going to turn right on Mike. I'm so terrified to take off in this thing. I'm out of my element. Donnie. All right, right turn here. Raccoon's going to struggle to keep up in a helicopter. He knew he had an hour and a half before I'd start moving, so he was just playing around, I'm sure. All right, we're on Mike now. And then we'll turn left onto Papa, and then Papa 10. Sorry, 121 on the heading. I set the wrong heading. 121. It's a little too much braking there. Should probably look up. Here for moral support. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no photographs, please. It's going to be an embarrassing stream day. This is what happens when somebody that only flies GA tries to fly in a very complex steam gauge, vintage airliner. All right, tower. 123, 675. And then departure 124.7. Oh, there's no standby frequency, is there? All right, 124.7. You have to dial it in manually. That'll be fun. All right, after you guys. After you, I'm scared. After everyone else, Chris. 420 goes first, of course. All right, so are we set here? Flaps are in notch 3. Takeoff should be about 120. Maybe a little sooner since we're not at max weight. Selected altitudes at 4,000. So can I hit heading? IAS is probably an IAS hold. Okay, and I see what you're saying, Chris. Over here, I can click on, when I clicked on the numbers, it moves the little V-speed indicators here, these little white guys. So I know at 120 is my rotate. And then what else did it set there? My VREF. Yeah, it looks like it's set my V2 and my VREF speeds as well. Anyway, V2 is 125. Okay, flap retraction 142. Single engine climb 152. Okay, so flaps up at 142. So rotate, flaps, and then single engine. Arm my lift dumper for takeoff. Huh? Are you just trolling me? What's a lift dumper? A lift dumper? What? What are you talking about? In case I need speed brakes? Wait, I can use the speed brake right now, right? Oh, but they're actually not deploying, are they? Oh, they are on the back. Right there it is. Lift dumper. What are you talking about?
Couch Captains 420 Minneapolis Tower, winds 160.
I can't tell if you're joking. What is a lift dumper?
Fly runway heading.
What? On the throttle? By the left side? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. And what do we even have here? Does that say what? TTC takeoff? Spoilers dump lift? I am blind. Spoilers dump lift. Arm your lift up for takeoff. It's by your throttle on the left side. Is this extremely important? What? I don't know. Oh, we're just gonna go. The circle to the right of the left throttle. Oh, this thing that says arm that has no label on it. Lift dumper?
420, contact departure on 124.7.
I have no idea what that is. Okay, we're going to contact the tower finally. Let's see, we're at 12 left. And so when I arm autopilot, I assume I'm going to have to hit heading mode. Let me test these real quick. Well, wait, what? Why does that highlight when I point at it? The lights don't go on. Oh, lift dumper right here says ready. Lift dumper, speed brake, or spoiler, are all the same. Oh, lift dumper. Move the rolling cache mid-flight. No, okay. We're not ready to go, so let's call the tower and say we're ready. Minneapolis Tower, Couch Captains 323, holding short 1-2 left, ready for departure. We're scared. I'm terrified. This is such a bad idea. Fast forward 6 months from now, I know how to fly the plane
323
somewhat.
Minneapolis Tower, winds 150 at 18, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, Couch 323. I also don't know how to set the power, so I'm just going to push it all the way up and hope the plane doesn't explode. And also our stabilizer trim is not set in a specific spot. I just have it slightly nose up, and I'm hoping that that's correct. All right, landing lights on.
Power set.
Power set? Okay. I forgot we had, like, help here. All right, rotation 120.
80 knots.
Oh, the callouts are cool.
Rotate.
Oh, that is so useful. Well, gotta keep the stick held back pretty firm.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Okay, gear up. Dude, the callouts are so cool. All right, I can go flaps up already. We're way beyond the flap speed. Flaps 2 up.
Flaps up.
Okay, flaps fully up. Okay,
Set
nice.
climb power.
Climb power? I heard a click. Maybe that's climb power, I hope.
Couch 323, contact departure. Citation November
Set IAS.
354, Charlie Golf, Mini.
Over to departure, couch 323.
Cleared for takeoff.
Okay, we gotta set
Winds
this one
160
manually, I
at
think.
16.
124.7. Oh, good thing it's close. Okay, leveling off at 4,000. Departure, couch 323, 4,000. All right, so
Couch Captains 323, Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 13,000, cleared direct ZM, bro.
nice. Climb and maintain 13,000, clear direct to ZM, bro, couch 323. Okay, 13,000. Done. And we're gonna go, I guess, how do I do this? IAS, can I turn off pitch mode? Oh, they highlighted
Couch
at least.
420, climb and maintain 12,000.
Okay, IAS maybe? And we're still in the climb D10, I think. Direct ZM bro. Flight plan ZM bro. That's cool. They gave us a direct too, that's nice. Enter, beam mode. GPS is lit up. Okay, we're starting the turn. What are we at on our airspeed here? We're at almost 300. Okay. So I'm just trying the elevator trim, the stabilizer trim to see if I can increase our rate of climb. Okay, I can. Okay, so I just have to manually. Oh wait, it's gonna be up here, isn't it? This pitch
Citation
command.
November 354, Charlie Golf, Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 14,000, cleared direct Zembro.
Okay, yeah, it's this pitch command up here. Okay, where we set our vertical rate, it looks like. No, it's like maxed out though. Huh. All right, we're at 8,000 feet already. Direct ZM, bro, so that looks good. And then we got Nodine VOR. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to read so much about this autopilot. This is pretty cool so far. I love the co-pilot, like the call-outs. That's super cool. So I have the pitch command up here, so I assume... Oh, I had this on VOR, not heading mode when we took off, right? So that's why I couldn't use heading mode. That makes sense. All right, past 10,000, landing lights are off, and we set our cruise altitude to 290. That's what they told us to expect. Oh, right. Wait, no. Okay, those are just our outer marker, inner marker.
Couch 323, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay. Climb, maintain, flight level 190, couch 323. All right, 190. I don't know how to set. We have pitch mode. I'll do IAS, I guess. I have to learn about this pitch command thing here. And then we have altitude hold up here as a switch.
Climb and maintain 14,000.
So do I have to, if I turn altitude hold, I'm gonna see what this does.
Citation 354 Charlie Golf. Traffic
Okay, altitude hold mode on.
6500 type unknown.
It's not holding us right now. It's still climbing. So hopefully that means that it's gonna capture our selected altitude once it gets there.
Couch 420, direct FGT approved. Climb and maintain 14,000.
Whoa. Oh my god, the sounds in this. The sound is insane.
Couch 323, contact Minneapolis Center on 132.35. Citation 354.
132.35, couch 323.
Maintain 14,000.
Minneapolis Center, couch 323, 16,000, climbing, flight level 190. This is
Couch Captain
scary and awesome.
Minneapolis Center, good afternoon. Altimeter 3003.
3003, couch 323. 3003. Oh, it syncs them up. That's nice. Outside air temperature.
Couch 323, roger that. Continue climb to flight level 290.
Climb maintain, flight level 290, couch 323. That was pretty cool. His did you see the way that AI just talked was kind of cool. He just says like, hey, continue climb. He didn't say climb and maintain. It was like a little more casual. That was neat. All right, we're on our way to Zembro still. Zembro. 18,000 transition altitude. I just hit B to change it. 2992. All right. Should sync the heading bug up, I guess. Yeah, I gotta learn the autopilot to know how to manage our indicated airspeed. Like if I change this, let me just experiment. We're at like 240, 2 or so. Yeah, this is gonna have no effect. And then there is a switch down here for pitch up and down. When I hit that, it just moves the pitch trim wheel. Oh, damping? Do I want that? I'll leave it alone until I know what it does. Is that like an autopilot, like roll smooth kind of thing? Or it's yaw damper maybe? Probably want that, right? Probably disarm the speed brakes now. I mean the lift dumper. Okay. Yeah, so before I was confused about the pitch trim. This is setting our stabilizer trim, and down here is just our current control surface positions, basically. Okay. Wish they'd release the FMC for the F-28. Oh, you like it in the 146? I thought it would be... I looked at the 146 and I was like, oh, 4 engines, that's scary. And then I looked at this, and for some reason when I looked at the cockpit, I didn't say that's scary. I just looked at 2 engine. I was like, that's maybe more my speed. But this is, I mean, this is all obviously learnable. It's just, you know, whatever. I just threw myself into the deep end. Why not? Try it out. Oh, is the Fokker 70? Is that what you're saying, Chris? Will have an FMC. It is pretty funny to have a 530 in this, but this is like alien futuristic technology for this thing. All right, flight level 220 already. Climbing at 290, and so PSI's up, cabin altitude is it slowly climbing or not? Yeah, it is. Okay. Is this rate just... Yeah, the rate doesn't seem quite fast enough. Shouldn't our... I feel like our cabin altitude should already be up to like 3,000-4,000, and it's at 2. All of a sudden you hear like the co-pilot makes a passing out sound. I'm not even looking out the window. I'm just staring at all the instruments here. You love the F-28, but the GPS is... That word's too long for me to pronounce. Anachronistic? I don't even know what that word means. But yeah, to the point of cheating? No way. Cheating with a 530? If somebody flew this today, I would surely hope that they're using a GPS. But I think it would be fun to fly it with VORs only. It's just, for my first flight, it sounds kind of terrifying. Okay, direct Nodine VOR. Then after that, we're at Cyber, PQ, and Wordy, and then we start our arrival to Jax after that. The descent is going to be the tricky part here. We have no vertical speed mode, right? Pitch. What is height? All right, maybe I can read about this real quick. I've never heard the word anachronism, anachronism, like anarchy. Futuristic items showing up in the past. Oh, got it. Cowboys with lasers. Cool word. Today I learned. Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, we're flying in, you know, what's supposed to be 2024 in the simulator, so it does make sense that if somebody owned this, they would put a GPS in it at this point. I mean, we're not flying in when was this plane introduced? Was it the 70s? So it is, I would argue that it is realistic to have a GPS in it because, yeah, we're flying in 2024. I mean, there's a tablet in it too. But I get what you're saying, that it would be fun to fly it with just VORs. And if I stick with it and I keep flying, and I want to try that sometime. For now, I need to read a little bit about the autopilot. Oh my god, the engines are so... They sound great, but they're so loud. To like turn my volume to like 10. I don't know if Microsoft knows what percentage is, because I have this at 28% engine, and I have a literal meter on my audio interface to show me how loud it is. And it is almost to the peak. It is basically at like 85, 90% how loud this thing is. So I can't like trust these to turn this down so much. And then like miscellaneous, I never know. Do I leave that up? The engines are just so loud. All right, Nodine VOR, and then we'll be en route, and then Jax 2 after that. So I don't know. So on the ground, I thought there were bugs with, say, intentions with all the weird readbacks, but I was just hearing Chris's Couch 420 stuff and getting super confused about it. But what was weird is I don't think they came back and told me readback correct. They told me my readback was incorrect. I replied to them, was a little more verbose with my readback, and then I don't think they ever told me anything after that. So I just kind of went. But that's fine. All right, I'm bringing up the manual on the side here in my on my tablet, because I brought it up thinking I might need it. And actually, speaking of checklists and manuals, I didn't look at any of the checklists after takeoff. Landing gear, flaps, lift dumpers in. Lift dumper. It's such a funny name. I had never heard that before. Landing and flare out light switches off and retract. Okay, I did that already. Yep. That all happened when I did my landing switch after I took off, or after we got to 10,000. But I guess we just do that after takeoff. Engine anti-icing auto or on. I assume that is up top somewhere here. Pitot, windshield. Wait, is it? No, this is windshield heating. Airfoil anti-icing. Air conditioning. Which one am I looking for again? Engine anti-icing switches auto or on. I don't see the word auto yet. I mean, this is all anti-icing over here. Engine anti-icing air. Oh, it's an auto. Oh, it is an auto right there. Okay, I'm blind. There's auto right there. All right, so auto is the default, or maybe it was done by the takeoff state that I pressed. Already checked the pressurization. Fasten seatbelts and no smoking. Which are where, right here? Yeah.
Seatbelt signs now be switched off. You are free to move about.
Sounds like this person is like in a well. Delta says that was exciting. Say intentions did everything correctly, but the pilot seemed like a rookie. That's a refreshing change. Yeah, I think they did do it correctly. Maybe except by that, I don't think I heard them do the last readback correct. Okay, we're at 290. We've probably been here for a while. And I have no idea what my cruise settings should be. Maybe there's a target fuel flow per hour I can look at. On route burn. I'm just looking at SimBrief to see the cruise profile. Cruise profile says M70. Is that 70 fuel? Is that 70 on fuel flow maybe? We are close to that. Too much to learn. Oh, we're not overspeeding, so I think we're fine. Not going to be the most efficient the first time or the last time. Okay, yeah, we're about 250 knots, 290. Warning, I got a warning for something. Oh, Mach 0.70, right, of course, airliner stuff. So, how do we see our Mach? Okay. Oh, is this just static? Okay, yeah, Mach 0.7 will be right there. So this isn't, I don't know if I can adjust what's in this window or not, so I guess we need to go faster. Let's balance the throttles here, if I can. Okay, we'll see how fast that gets us. We're about 0.68 right now. Okay, cool. And then descent is just fashion seatbelts. Pressurization set. TTC, I have to learn about that. Landing data checked and bugs set. So yeah, we can set the airspeed bugs over here again for landing. And then crew briefing. Okay, we are direct cyber. 60 miles to cyber. All right, we got a ways to go here. Flies at Honda Jet speeds. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Honda Jet does 0.72, I think. And the Vision Jet does like what does the Vision Jet do? 0.60? I think it's about 0.6 maybe on the Vision Jet. All right, I can go maybe a touch faster. As long as I don't go into the detent. I guess there's maybe just a takeoff. I heard a detent as I was going. There's like a climb. I think it must be a climb detent. There's just takeoff, climb, and then cruise, I think. The puppy, one of her training things is she learned touch, so she'll like boop her nose on your hand. So now when she comes in the room, she walks up and like boops my leg with her nose to let me know she's here. A little wet dog nose boop.
Couch 323, contact Minneapolis Center on 128.6.
128.6, couch 323. I can't even dial it in on standby. I have to wait for him to say it, write it down, or remember it, and then switch. 128.6. Minneapolis Center, couch 323, flight level 290. These could be some of the cool...
323, Minneapolis Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. These could be some of the most powerful sounding engines I think I've ever heard in the sim, but then again, I don't fly jets. But this right here... I don't know. It sounds pretty amazing. Oh, I don't know if you guys checked out the marketplace, but I noticed that there was a... Was it a 727? Oh, let me look it up. Was it a 717? It was a 717. And I didn't recognize the developer name. The developer name said FSX 360. And I was like, who's that? And then I looked in the description and it said the first plane from the CS 360 series or something. And then I type in CS 360 and it's Captain Sim selling the 717-200 that's in the marketplace under another developer name now that says FSX 360. Do you think that they're doing that so that people don't recognize who it's coming from? And I don't know, it's on their website, but if you look in the marketplace, it is in their website, captainsim.net. There's a product that is the M717, the 717-200 base pack for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then if you look in the marketplace, I can't do it right now. Maybe I'll do it between this flight. If you look in the marketplace, that plane is not set as Captain Sim for the developer name. It says FSX 360. And then in the description, it says from CS 360, also not saying Captain Sim. And the only word captain I saw, I think, in the description was describing one of the liveries. It said, like, comes with the classic captain livery or something like that. Yeah, the 717. So to me, it looks like they're selling it under a different name. Sounds a little weird. Seems like it might be intentional. You want this 717? Yeah, but not from them.
Couch 323, contact Chicago Center on 133.3.
Chicago Center, 133.3, couch 323. What? What? Ah, what's happening? Is this overspeed? The left engine is dead. What? Why? Why is the left engine dead? No. I don't know what to do. Oh no, I'm so screwed. How do I get the warning silenced? What? Why did it die? The pump failure. Oh no. Oh no. I am so screwed. I have no idea how to fly this. Well, why did that move the other? How do I turn the warning sound off? That's very annoying. Oh no, we're dead. We're just done. Is there an emergency checklist? How do I... All right, I have to turn my volume down. Okay, checklist. Emergency. There are no emergency checklists, are there? I don't think there are. What is this? Check all? Oh no, there are no emergency checklists. Okay. I need to shut off the left engine, I guess. How did I just lose the entire left engine? Well, I didn't start it up manually, so I have no idea how to do this. Okay, normal operations. Let me look at the real checklist here. After parking. No, what? Why is it opening the camera? What? Checklists. After parking, handling notes. Where are the emergency checklists? Holding. Control assign. I don't think they have emergency checklists. Okay. Read the chat. Oh, ask Harley. Harley, how do I shut down the #1 engine? We have an engine failure. Over throttled them? Yeah, that sounds about right.
To shut down the #1 engine, pull the #1 engine fire handle. Then move the #1 thrust lever to idle and cut off the fuel supply.
Pull the fire handle. He assumes that I know where things are. Where's the fire handle, Harley?
The fire handle is located on the overhead panel, usually marked in red.
Yeah, I
It's used
see
to cut
these
off
in
fuel,
red.
hydraulics, and electrics to the engine in case of a fire.
Bleed air, APU, electrical supply. Maybe they're behind us or something. How? I'm getting a failure the first time I'm flying. This is crap. #1 constant speed drive. #1 oil pressure. I mean, we should just try to restart it, right? But that's going to be just as difficult for me as find the fire handle. Fuel valve is here. So maybe if I can just get it restarted.
Couch 323, contact Chicago Center on 133.3.
Engine fire warning is here. I'm just going to hit Control E and hope that it saves me. It's probably not going to work. Sorry, Delta. Got some stuff going on here. Warmer. Okay, but you know it's going to be delayed like 20 seconds by the time you say it. I see it and react to it. Look up. I can't look up anymore from where I was, so it's going to be very hard for you guys to describe unless you tell me like next to the blank. Like relative instructions while with the stream delay are just not going to work. The delay is too much. Under pitch command. Electrical power, air conditioning, APU. I love that you can't turn off the warning sound either. Or maybe you can. I can't close the fuel valve. Okay. I just have to mute the entire game because I can't turn off the sound. You might have shut it, but it was definitely open. Oh, maybe it just doesn't stay in that position. So are there failures in the settings probably? No, there might not be failures. Cargo, turnaround, ready for takeoff. Might just hit ready for takeoff. Where are I don't know if there are any settings for realism. Maybe under here. Ambient sounds, announcements, pilot callouts, gauge refresh. No, I don't see anything about being able to turn off failures. God, those sounds are...
Couch 323, contact Chicago Center on 133.3.
133.3, couch 323, and everything's fine up here. It wasn't a failure? The engine shutting off? Chicago Center, couch 323. Everything's fine up here. Checking in, flight level 290, and everything is definitely fine with the plane. I'm going to hit ready for takeoff. Let's see if the engine comes back on. Dog is the best co-pilot. Still super calm. I engaged the fire handle. Oh, you're saying I clicked the handle by accident? Where? I still don't know where the fire handle is. Sim is freezing now. Oh, I see them right in the middle. Now I see him. Now that the sim's frozen, it's giving me a moment to reflect on what's happening in my life right now. So here are the fire handles right here. All right, let me see if I can just restart it with the normal checklist, because I don't think they have... it doesn't seem like there's an emergency checklist in here. Engine start selector, RPM. I was trying to avoid learning to start the engines on this first flight. Okay, control 8 for up here. The starters are probably... I don't know that they're here. They're probably in the middle. Wait, did we just... Center tank's out of fuel, but it looks like we're still... Yeah, we still have fuel here. Put your parachute on. Yep. Starter top in the middle, second area from the left. Oh, way up here. Okay. Oh, is the starter on? Starter master. Oh, this is left and right switch right here. I'm sure I just shut them both off now. No, right engine is still fine.
Good day, Couch Captains 323. We're cruising at 28, 360 feet, heading 143 degrees, and making good speed at 218 knots. We're en route to Indianapolis International Airport, also known as Cannes. Did you know that the Fokker aircraft we're in has a fuel capacity of 3,445 gallons? We're currently carrying 1,278 gallons.
All right, engine selector to... Igniter light on, HP fuel valve, lever start. I mean, I'm not going to be able to figure this out right now. I'm just going to like lay it down on the ground and then restart and go do a CJ4 flight because I can fly it and then learn this off stream or something because this is just going to take way too long. Yeah, I must have accidentally clicked one of these three gigantic click spots. I don't remember clicking it, but... I mean, the starter master is on. The labels in this thing are... It's so hard to find things when you're not familiar with it. And this is all... Yeah, I don't see anything besides that. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm just going to, like, see if we can get there on one engine. We're still at 27,000 feet. Yeah, that warning sound is so annoying that unless I'm clicking the wrong spot, like I just can't silence the sound, which would probably be the first thing that if this really happened that a pilot would do when they know this is happening is silence the sound so it doesn't stress them out and distract them like crazy. But this is normally, this is the master one here. That doesn't do anything. Hydraulic pressure is all there. The starter up there doesn't seem to do anything either. Engine start selector 2, engine start selector 1. Fuel valve start at 15% to 20%. Igniter light on. So I mean, I have this. Oh, I just need to, let me see. This only has positions. I can't choose like. I mean, if the engine is, yeah, I don't even know if this is possible. There's no oil pressure. Control E doesn't work. The takeoff quick start button doesn't work. You would think that would start the engines up again, but it doesn't seem to do it. The lift bumper arm, yeah. I can't believe that you can't silence. How can you not silence the buzzer? What if I just put in center fuel? I mean, I think it has all the pumps on. I turned the center tank pumps off since we ran out of fuel, but I'm gonna have to go back and see where I clicked the fire handle. I don't remember clicking anything. We're at 140 knots. Gonna stall at some point. Yeah, Chris, I'm not gonna figure it out by right now. It's just not gonna happen. This thing is way too complicated. And it won't stop buzzing at me, so it just makes it not fun. So I'm just gonna go restart in the CJ4, and then I'll figure this out another time. But thanks for trying to help. I don't remember clicking a fire handle. You guys said I clicked a fire handle. I don't know when I did that, but you would think that the quick starts would at least get the engine going again, but that doesn't work either. You can't silence the buzzer, and I don't know what to do. So I'm not going to learn how to operate the plane in an emergency situation on my first flight when I'm just trying to make it easy to do a first flight to see if I want to learn the plane. So yeah, it's just not realistic. You think it might not be restartable? Yeah, that could be it. I will just do the same flight in the CJ4 and then at least complete a flight. And then I'll take a look at that off stream and see if can learn a little more about it, so at least I can learn, yeah, not learn it on stream, which is just boring. All right, GA spot this time. Attempt number 2. Actually, I'll see how... I mean, this should be a pretty quick flight. This will be a faster flight in the CJ4, probably. All right, reset ATC. Don't go full throttle. I had it pulled back. I mean, I wasn't even in the climb detent, so... But yeah, I guess... I don't think it was the throttle. Somebody said that I clicked the fire handle, which... How it behaves, I guess it makes sense. Maybe what Delta said's right. Like, if you click the fire handle, maybe you can never restart that engine, so... Glad I'm not the only one. Try something new, figure it out, everything goes wrong. Yeah. Usually, like, if I try a new plane, it's not something that complicated. I try something way simpler, so... Yeah, it's one of those things where I have to learn it on my own, off the stream, to be able to fly it. I mean, it's a cool plane, though. Up until that moment, I was having a good time flying it. But then it's like, all right, well... One entire engine is dead. Emergency scenario. Just not realistic. First ever time flying it to be able to handle the emergency situation, so... All right, reset ATC. Back to sim brief. Attempt number 2. All right, CJ4 auto with the same route, it looks like. Yeah, it's the same exact route for the CJ4. Beautiful. Get trusty Navigraph charts up over here. All right, let's get this thing on. Battery on, avionics dispatch. Emergency lights armed. All switches off. Okay, beacon on, position. Index, route menu, flight plan recall. All right, we got the same flight plan as last time. After the stream, I'm probably going to bring up that, bring the, get the Fokker loaded in again and start reading. One of the most intimidating planes in the sim. All right, let's just get the engines started up. I'm just going to start them both at the same time to save time. All right, we'll probably get 1-2 left again, and we're pretty much in the same spot. All right, let's grab the ATIS 120.8. Do a shared cockpit flight with Chris. He can be the pilot. Oh, whoops, I have the throttle all the way up still. All right, looks good. Avionics on. Standby flight display on. Climate control normal. And pitot static heat. I guess I can wait till we start moving. All right, flaps 15. Pitch trim in the green. Let's try the ATIS again, 120.8. And departure, I'm going to have to set up 12 left. And then we got the Zembro 7 ODI transition. Departure, arrival, arrival. 05 left. I'll just pick runway 05 left for now. Star is Jax 2. No transition. And then we should be going from Wordy to Jax. We are. Okay. Execute. Performance. Takeoff data. It should be tuned into ATIS, but I'm not hearing anything. 120.8. Yep. Is set. Say intentions. Give me my ATIS. I'm just going to restart say intentions.
Heading,
There we go.
altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departure. Zulu. Wind 150 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few at 7000 feet. Broken at 25000 feet.
3001. Just looking at the
Temperature
text. 23 on the temp.
2.9er.
All right.
Altimeter 3001.
Try runway 12, flaps
and departing
15,
runways
send
22,
rotation
12
92.
right, 12 left.
Oh, I didn't set our
17.
payload actually.
Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading.
Just make sure we have
altitude, and if flight
2643 on the
requested.
fuel.
Read back all runway and hold short
We do. All right, we got enough
instructions.
fuel. Just going to empty
VFR
plane.
departures contact clearance delivery on 133.2. Advise on
All right, over to
initial
clearance,
contact. You have information
133.2. Deja vu here, I know. Minneapolis ground, couch 323, IFR to Indianapolis. Discord screencast. Yeah, Corey. Either I hit the engine button or killed an engine and couldn't get it restarted, so I abandoned plans.
323, Minneapolis clearance. Cleared to Indianapolis via the Zembro 7 departure. Then, as filed, climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 390 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7. Squawk 3244.
Clear to Indianapolis. Zembro 7 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 390. Departure 124.7. Squawk 3244. Couch 323. All right, 3244. Don't worry, I'll catch up to you guys.
Couch
3244.
323. Read back correct.
Climb maintain 4000. 3001 on the altimeter. All right, 4000. Flight level change 240 and heading mode 01 or 121. All right, 340, 4000. That's set. Okay, let's get taxi. Actually, let's get ATIS because I forgot the information.
S requested.
It's Romeo.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery.
Okay, over to
on
ground,
13
and then tower is going to be 123675. On standby. Minneapolis ground, couch 323, ready to taxi with information, Romeo. How fast can we do it? All right, 12 left. We're expecting like whiskey 6, whiskey.
Couch Captains 323, Minneapolis ground, runway 12 left via Whiskey 7, cross runway 30 left, then Alpha 7, Alpha 7, Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, then Mike Papa P10.
12 left via whiskey 7, cross runway 30, Alpha 7, Alpha 7, Bravo Hotel, cross runway 22, Mike Papa 10. Couch 323. All right, so Whiskey 7. So via Whiskey
Couch
7.
323, Minneapolis ground, runway 12 left via Whiskey.
Oh, no.
Whiskey 7, cross runway 30 left, then Alpha 7, Alpha 7, Bravo, Hotel, cross runway 22, then Mike, Papa, P10.
12 left, Whiskey 7, cross 30, Alpha 7, Alpha 7, Bravo, Hotel, cross runway 22, Mike, Papa, P10, Couch 323. I think they expect me to say P10. All right, then cross 30, which is cross 30. Do they mean 30 left?
323, runway 12 left via
No.
Whiskey 7, cross runway 30 left, then Alpha 7, Alpha 7.
Oh, I didn't say
Bravo,
30
Hotel,
left.
Cross runway 22, then Mike, Papa, P10.
12 left, Whiskey 7, cross 30 left, Alpha 7, Alpha 7, Bravo, Hotel, cross runway 22, Mike, Papa 10, Couch 323. Please. Please. Okay, so this would be cross 30. I didn't say left. Then Alpha 7, Alpha. She shouldn't have said Alpha 7 again, but that's fine. Bravo, Hotel. Then cross here. Cross 22. Yep, then Mike. Bravo, Hotel, Mike, Papa 10. Same as last time. Papa 10. All right, that's off. Taxi lights on. Do my nav and strobe lights work on this? They do. All right, belts on. Let's go. Oh, yeah, so you missed the landing. It was really fast. I got there in one piece. No, I just rage quit and got in the CJ4 because I am not. There was a. I don't know. I'll have to look at the instant replay later. I'll have to review the tape to see what happened. But my left engine died. I don't know how. Supposedly I hit the fire engine button, which is like this huge click spot right under the autopilot. So it's kind of terrifying to fly in the future. Maybe I'll never make that mistake again. We'll find out. It was not great. All right, Whiskey 6, Whiskey 7, cross at Alpha 7. All right, we go left here at Whiskey 6. Right at Whiskey 7. Knew I should have just stuck with the CJ4 today. All right, landing light on. Strobe is on. All right, now we turn left here for Alpha. Alpha, then follow Bravo to Hotel. Actually, I want to go this direction. Actually, I guess we would go here, turn right, and then left. Whoops. All right, right here. Bravo, and then Hotel to our right a little. Yep, Bravo, Hotel, cross runway 22. All right, there we go. I'll have to redeem myself on another stream with the Fokker. I'm literally gonna sit down and read the manual tonight and tomorrow. Actually, I'll be out tomorrow, but yeah, I'll try to read it before. I don't know. I'll have to do another stream besides Saturdays because we're going to do group flight Saturday. This is the music I needed during the emergency. All right, right on Mike, left on Papa, Papa 10. Oh, people say it's the most challenging plane. If Fisher Price built the Mad Dog. Okay, here come. We're on Mike, left on Papa, Papa 10. All right, let's get the departure back up. We know this one will probably give us direct Zembro again. All right, flaps are 15. Trims are set. Flight level change is set. Heading mode is set. Runway heading. 4,000 feet is set. VR, we did our performance. 92 knots. And then let's just zoom the map out. We'll probably get direct. I should probably just... no, I'll wait for them to tell us direct Zembro. First thing to do in an emergency is not to panic. I was just looking over at Eddie in the co-pilot seat. He was doing great. All right, here's Papa 10. Let's get over to tower, and departures on 124.7. All right, that's in standby. Minneapolis Tower, couch 323, holding short runway 12 left, ready for departure. All right, pitot heat on, landing light on.
Captains 323, Minneapolis
Seatbelts
Tower,
on.
winds 140 at 12, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, couch 323. Now the sound in this is way too quiet. I hope they can figure this out at some point.
140 at 12,
What?
runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
12 left, clear for takeoff, couch 323. All right, rotation, 92 knots. All right, holding the brakes. Flaps are 15. Takeoff thrust. 92 knots. All right, 70, 80, V1, rotate. Gear up. $160, flaps up. All right, autopilot, 2,000 feet, ready for departure.
Couch 323, contact departure.
Over to departure, couch 323. All right, cruise. Minneapolis departure, couch 323, 4,000.
Couch Captains 323, Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 13,000, cleared direct Zembro.
Climb and maintain 13,000, clear direct to Zembro, couch 323. All right, flight level change, climb detent, direct to Zembro, 13,000. Done. Direct Zembro, execute, nav mode, button, done. LNav. All right, turning right, climb detent, flaps are up. Great, 5,000 feet. I'm coming, boys. I'm sorry. Okay, direct Zembro looks good. Then Nodine, Cyber, and so on. We've been here before. I'll do a little time acceleration as well. First thing to do in an emergency is push all the buttons. I was trying that. Especially the ready for takeoff button on the tablet. Delta says, say intentions just try to give me an unwanted runway change. Flight radar and Navigraph have Indy landing at 05 left. Yeah, SimBrief gave me 05 left landing. They wanted you to take a different runway, so you asked if you could request 05 left instead. Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of dynamic stuff now. Okay, landing light off. Where it like tries to, especially if you have an arrival, it's supposed to be more dynamic than that.
Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, couch 323. All right, 180. I'll just hit standard now. Sim rate acceleration X69, nice. If it was an option, I would do it. We would be in Indianapolis already. Man, that was a disaster. I got a lot of reading to do. If that's the most challenging one in the sim, then I kind of want to learn the basics and see if I can complete a couple flights. That's the first step, is can I complete one flight? Apparently the answer so far is no. No, you can't. I mean, I probably would have successfully completed the flight if I just didn't click the fire handle. I want to look up to see if that's true what Delta said about the fire handle, that it might just make the engine unstartable if you hit it by accident. It says fire shutoff valves. In the case of an engine fire, electrically controlled dual fire shutoff valves are fitted to both suction lines of each engine. When activated, the shutoff valves that supply the hydraulic fluid halt the supply of hydraulic fluid to the engine. The valves are controlled by micro switches located behind the glare shield panel. Micro switches? Those were gigantic handles, unless it's talking about something else. When one of the fire warning light assemblies is opened, the relevant switch is activated and the shutoff valve will be closed.
Flight level 250.
It can be reopened by closing the fire warning light assembly, depressing the reset switch. What did she say? Say again for couch 223. 3 what? 310?
Couch 323, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, couch 323. 250. I'm not hearing any multiplayer chatter either, which is kind of weird. Wonder if it's broken with all the changes they made. Let me turn the amount of chatter into the middle. I had it at like minimum. Maybe they changed like there's a slider that controls how much chatter you hear. And I have global turned on, multiplayer proximity turned on, and then share my audio is checked. Okay. All right, flight level 250. And we're still direct Zembro.
Couch 323, contact Minneapolis Center on 132.35.
132.35, couch 323. Minneapolis Center, couch captains 323. Flight level 210, climbing flight level 250. I was going to say 21.5 or something, but maybe I'll try that next time. It doesn't come naturally to me.
Center. Good morning.
Like 21.5 for 25. The saying 4 is not a good idea though. But I think even real world airline pilots say that. They'll be like 22 for 24.
Couch captains
22 for 30.
Minneapolis Center. Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Flight level 290, couch 323. I want to see start doing more shorthand stuff. Like Instead of saying climb and maintain 290, just say flight level 290. See if they yell at me, and then try just saying 290. Probably at least need to say flight level though. Yeah, I sound like a robot most of the time because I want to say it the right way, but that's not realistic either. Like, I can probably cut out a lot of words. It's probably one of those things like actual professional pilots want everybody to cut out a few words like that, like instead of saying climb and maintain every time, just because you clear up the frequency. I'm sure there's a good balance to it. Jeff says I'm on the overconfidence curve of understanding the NXI, the GT NXI. You feel like you'll lose all of the info out of your head at any second? I did switch to the TDS one recently. I've only used it a couple times though. It does seem to be, it's just different. I can tell like the PMS one has some stuff that's slightly different, and like the visual editing of the route, like there's all these buttons I've never seen before. It's running the actual Garmin trainer software, so it has to be more accurate. It's the official trainer software, so. And it's cool that it works with Navigraph data and all that through the Navigraph app now. All right, direct Nodine VOR. All right, let me give it a little acceleration. 2x time. We're probably after Nodine already. So we'll go double speed for a little bit. Hopefully the ATC will keep up. Jeff says, I recall listening to O'Hare Tower when ATC was on slow strike. The shorthand was replaced with insanely long commands. Ground the airport to a snail's pace. So I see. They were doing that on purpose. As part of their strike was being like 100% perfectly like textbook phraseology, and it just slowed things down. Interesting. They were on slow strike, yeah. Yeah, on ground only. I'm still looking at the manual for this fire shutoff thing to see if it's possible. Like this paragraph that I was reading doesn't say that you can't restart. It just says the valves can be reopened by closing the fire warning light assembly and depressing the reset switch. So I think I found the reset switch, but I didn't press the fire handle again. So maybe each of those fire shutoff valves or handles have like an in and out state.
Couch 323, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, couch 323. Man, I didn't do the shorthand. 370. Yeah, turn flight level change off again? Oh no, it's just at Mach 0.78. I think we do Mach 0.65? Here, Mach 0.70. Alright, we're still at 2x speed though. Oh, they did it on all channels? Holding patterns were packed? That's kind of scary. That's pretty messed up, actually. I mean, like, I get it on ground. Like, you're probably not. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a balance there, right? Between, like, their slow strike, what they're trying to accomplish with their strike, but also, I mean, hopefully they did it in a way that didn't actually endanger anybody. It's kind of scary, though. Scary time to fly, maybe. I think there must be failures in the plane too. I mean, I realize you guys, I still haven't confirmed it myself, but I'll look later that I hit the fire hit the fire handle, but the fire cutoff. But it must have failures, right? Or are there no failures in the F-28? I'm just looking through the manual to see. Checklist, normal procedures. I mean, there are no emergency checklists in this manual, so maybe there are no failures. All right, we're still going 2x here, almost at flight level 370. Oh, water-cooled, slowly figuring out the flight computer. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's kind of like a nice almost intro to airliner MCDOs and stuff like that, like their FMS systems. You just have to like input and then choose where to put stuff instead of like choosing a spot and then inputting. I mean, I don't know this thing in and out at all, but I've gotten kind of used to using it. Just I haven't done like any alternate flight plans or anything like that, or diverted with it, or but yeah, I mean, generally, yeah, you go to index, you can use SimBrief to recall it, bring in your route, add the departures and arrivals just like you would on a G1000, and then you can use either the flight plan pages. I just use the leg page, and then yeah, with Say Intentions, I leave the right side one on the tuning. And then before you take off and before you land, you can go to the performance page and you can put in your takeoff. And then on the approach side, you just put in the information from the ATIS, winds, and make sure you have the runway selected through the arrival and departure section. And yeah, there's other stuff in here too, but like VNAV, if you don't have VNAV on this screen, it's really nice up here. You can get that on in the MFD data. Oh, sorry, wait, is it display menu? Yeah, sorry, display menu. And then you can choose the left or right side here. So on the left side, I have it set to VNAV, which puts this nice little VNAV info here. So I could choose like right side. I could turn the window on.
323, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb, maintain flight level 390, couch 323. That's 390. Pull the speed back again. All right. Yeah, you could in the CJ4. Yeah, you can import SimBrief. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can do. I think you can do it without the plugin, right? Because there's no plugin for the Collins Pro line. So I think this is put in for everybody. Yeah, if you go, you should be able to. You go to index first, and then page 2 by hitting next, and then go to settings. So index, next. So you're on page 2 of 2, and then settings, and then here you put in your numeric SimBrief ID. This is also where you find GPU if you want it. And then when you go back to index, route menu, recall, that'll import your latest flight plan from SimBrief.
Couch 323, contact Chicago Center on 133.3.
133.3, couch 323. Chicago Center, couch 323, flight level 390.
Couch Captain 323, Chicago Center, good morning.
All right, 390. All right, how far are we? We're only 36 minutes from there. All right, we're about to cross Cyber. I'll get myself back to real time. All right, let's tune in the ATIS. Overlay the arrival. We're a ways off. Just gonna pre-tune the ATIS. 134.25. 134.25, COM 2. And let's see. Yeah, it says 05 left on Navigraph, and we're doing jacks. We're expecting 05 left. We'll see if they try to give us something else like they did to Delta. Oh, that was under Reagan all that happened? And that's why they won't refer to Reagan as Reagan. They call it Washington. Interesting. Okay, here's 5 left. So we land here and want GA. It's at the very end. So if we exit somewhere off the left, we'll want Alpha, cross runway 14. And then maybe they'll say Mike or not to the FBO if they know where the FBO is. Long runway though. We'll probably exit Alpha 7 or 5. Maybe we can try, if they give us 5 left, maybe I can request a long landing and see if they'll let us land at the end so we can exit right away. That'll be a cool AI test. Yeah, I think this sim brief import must work on every plane, like even without a Navigraph subscription, because there is no ProLine plugin or anything like that. I think everybody gets it. I guess that probably means it works on Xbox too. All right, Mach 0.775. I feel like I've stepped into the future going from that cockpit to this one. I mean, obviously this is a smaller plane, but it's the technology. Yeah, the Fokker is absolutely scary. It would be really cool to get to the point where I can start it up myself and do like VOR to VOR flights only. And then with ATC, that would be cool. And it has DME, and I remember seeing DME in it, so yeah, we could... That could be... That feels like endgame style goals for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Fly one of the hardest planes using radio navigation only. It sounds like a pretty fun challenge. Yeah, this manual is a good... The manual is 253 pages long for the F-28. Wait a minute, what? Auto flight? Oh, that's autopilot. Okay. It's like there was an auto flight. I should have just used that. In inclement weather, yeah. Yes. Down to minimums at the end of the flight. Oh, Jewel, you can see Sierra, Babushka, and Delta all lined up for the arrival. Awesome. I should accelerate a little more. Let me go back to 2x to try to catch up. Yeah, I kind of just wasted the first hour and a half of the stream. Sorry. Fail. Would I be inclined to crop dust in Flight Sim 2024? We'll see what they do outside. I think that would be fun. Is that one of the missions that they showed? I'm really curious to see. The 2 things I'm most curious about for Flight Sim 2020. Actually, sorry, 3 things. Number 1 is about model matching and like seeing other planes in their proper configuration, like seeing landing gear down when people are coming in from landings in a plane that's got a model that represents their plane, even if you don't own it. That would be incredible. Number 2, shared cockpit. And number 3, what's going to happen with the career mode system? Like, is it just... I still think it's most likely going to just be a pack of missions like we've seen with, things like the Dune expansion, the Maverick expansion. Just like a set of missions to do. No, like, full-on, like, career mode. I would love if it had a full-on career mode that was like an MMO style thing and you could start your virtual airlines and there's like leaderboards and whatever, like it generates missions realistic to the airport and you start at the you choose the mission and it chooses your gate of departure and time of departure and how much cargo you're taking and automatically has it set up to do that with your load balancing. You can't even do the load balancing, like you spawn in the plane and like there's a button GSX style where it says to load it and it automatically brings the assigned cargo and and you earn like reputation and points and ratings and all that cool stuff. and have quests and missions basically. That would be insane. There's no way we're getting that in 2024. I want all of that though. Like that stuff would be so fun. Like, could you imagine just your everyday Xbox player able to load up and be like, hey, I want to do this starter like starter pilot career mode thing. It's like, okay, you're going to take a few packages to this location in a small plane, like move your way up. I don't know. I feel like it would be super motivating. Unifies everybody under one system instead of everybody using either, nothing or NeoFly or On Air or Pilot's Life, or there's just so many options. It's like, what if we all just had one that was built in that we could rally around? And then people are like, oh my God, did you see this such and such mission in this plane from these 2 locations on this day? The weather's crazy. You should try it. You should try it this weekend. Like, nobody talks about that stuff really, like, because we all do our own thing for the most part. So it would be cool to have those things to talk about, like shared missions that everybody has access to. But anyway, if there are crop duster, yeah, I'll try all of the missions that are in 2024. Try all the things. Oh yeah, the tornado observation. Yeah, the weather observation stuff. The sim is now frozen again. Did it freeze here the last time? I wonder if it's freezing at the same location as before. Everybody disappears temporarily. The usual. Mach 0.777. All right, top of descent, 8 minutes. We are in double speed still. I'm going to try to keep up flow just as a reminder. I'm going double speed. It says we'll be there in 23 minutes. I was hoping to catch up to you guys, but I think you're probably already there. Yeah, I think I should go back. Top of descent's in 7 minutes. I'll wait until we got a couple minutes left for top of descent and then switch back to real time.
Couch 323, contact Chicago Center on 134.825.
134.825, couch 323. You know what, I think I switched off too quickly maybe. When I look at the interface, it still hasn't sent my message, just replying to him. I don't think. Oh no, maybe it has. It's just stuck in the box at the bottom. All right, I'm not sure. Chicago Center couch, 323, flight level 390. It's responding pretty fast today though.
Couch Captains, 323 at Chicago Center. Good morning.
Good morning. Wait, good morning. Isn't it 11 p.m. in Chicago right now? Or does it look at my local time? Maybe it looks at my local time? What is my local time? Yeah, 8 a.m. I guess it looks at the local time. That's cool, actually. Wait, huh. I guess it sends my time with it. Oh yeah, 10 p.m. in Chicago. Yeah, maybe it must send my simulator time of day, because otherwise why would it say good morning? I doubt it's a bug. It's probably a feature where it's looking at my time. All right, top of descent, then wordy, and then we got the arrival. Let's bring up, I already had it up over here. Jacks. Let's double check everything. All right, so OPI or OPI 11 between 1 and 16, below 13. Yep, above 10. Above 7, above 6. 7 at 2:30. Yep. And then at 6 at Petton, 210. 210, 6,000. And then Wanob. And then for 5 left, it says on track 229 Wanob, 229 expect radar vectors to final approach course. And then for 05, I think there's an ILS. ILS 05 to Kelly. We'll just choose that so it's in there. Oh, got a disco. All right, fixed. I love knowing this advanced thing because of you guys. Okay, yep, that's right. Leaves us at Wanob, and then after that, we could use Kelly or just, they're probably going to vector us in if the weather's good. That all looks good. Okay, and the third button here just goes to our current waypoint. Cool. I think we're still in 2x. Oh, we should be descending already. All right, we'll just tell them we're ready for our descent. Couch 323, ready to descend. Was one of the waypoints Peyton? Yeah, oh yeah, Peyton right here. Oh, did I say Petyin or something? Peyton, yeah, it must be Peyton.
Couch 323, expect the ILS runway 5 left approach into Indy via the JAX 2 arrival. I'll have your descent for you in about 7 minutes. Be advised that IFR approaches are still under development and are unlikely to work properly at this time. Improvements are being made daily.
Interesting.
But strap yourself in for a bumpy arrival.
I wonder if he's confused because of my time acceleration. We need to start our descent now. Couch 323. I mean, just force him because maybe time acceleration messed it up. We're already above our VNAV profile. So I think the bottom altitude was 6,000 on the arrival. I'm just going to start descending. We need to descend at 3,400 feet per minute right now. Just going to go idle, see how fast we can descend. Couch 323 is starting our descent. Couch 323 starting our descent. Still spinning on sending my first message. It said we need to start our descent now. I don't think it knows what to do. All right, 3,500 feet per minute. We're just catching up to it. Okay, I see your names. Finally.
Couch 323.
I'm gonna miss you guys landing. Sorry.
6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Couch 323. Perfect. That's what we want to do. I'll use VNAV when we can get on the profile though. All right, we got ATIS and COM 2. It was your smoothest landing net. Smoothest landing yet because nobody was watching. That's how it works.
Chicago Center on 121.275.
121.275, Couch 323. Chicago Center, Couch 323. Flight level 330, descending 6,000. JAX 2.
Couch Captains 323, Chicago Center. Good morning.
Good morning. Catching up to effects and qubits, or maybe they waited for me. Your first ever full IFR flight end to end? Wait, really? I wouldn't have guessed that, Jeff. Have you just been mostly flying VFR then? First ever full. Oh, do you mean you usually like just do the takeoff and don't have time or something? Purely VFR. Oh, and helicopters. Crazy. I feel like IFR is like easier than both of those things. Everybody, they tell you exactly where to go. You know, every single waypoint along the way. I mean, unless you're flying the Fokker, then it's impossible. But if you're flying a plane you're familiar with, I feel like IFR is just... It's so... it gives you all the predictability. You know exactly where you're going to be, what altitude you're going to be, that ATC is talking to you the whole time. You're cleared through all airspaces and TFRs if there are any. Like, they do all the work for you to route you around absolutely everything. You just follow the flight plan. And the worst absolute case, like, maybe you'll need to modify the flight plan. But yeah, IFR with modern avionics and an autopilot that does all the work for you. It's, I feel like once you get the hang of it, it's just very easy. So I need to be doing more. I did VFR for a bit and brushed up on it when Say Intentions came out. Because I hadn't done VFR in so long. I'm still kind of in this pattern of just always doing IFR. So I got to introduce new stuff, like to keep it interesting. I get a little too bored sometimes. Like, I love the Piper Meridian, but at the same time, I feel bad flying it so much because I'm like, do I need to learn the other 15% of things about this plane-ish, or should I just try a new plane? I don't know. I don't know that I'm any more than like a B student in any plane per se. Maybe at my best. I don't think I'm like an A+ in any plane, but I don't know that I want to be. I always want to like fly something new. So now that I really messed up in the Fokker in the first flight, I'm just like, I'm motivated to maybe learn. I'm just thinking this whole time, like, man, I got to get back in the Fokker and I got to read the manual. I want to get good at this plane, at least enough to fly it at a B student level. LNAV and VNAV most of the way, yeah. How else can you eat and drink? Yeah, exactly. How else can you watch YouTube on the side? Delta says 160 until 4 DME. Oh, yeah. Delta's calling out Underdog on his speed. What's Underdog in? All right, we're on the VNAV profile. I gotta get my speed back up. Going around. You know you're over your head when people just say, oh, look at the charts for that. Oh yeah, you're instantly overwhelmed. Yeah, like I'll make the mistake of not looking at the chart in advance, and then sometimes just be like completely lost once I get into it. Like, I should be looking at the star. I should have looked at this before we took off. I haven't even looked at the ILS approach chart yet. I should already be familiar with that, but I haven't done that yet. Oh, there are two different charts. Just gonna go with the first one. And I don't need the Cat 2 or Cat 3. How many charts did it pin? Maybe I was just pinning and repinning the same one over and over again. Yeah, we're going to expect vectors for this one. ILS 11175. I'm just going to put it in manually. Whoops. 11175. One 11175. All right, 18,000. We don't have the altimeter, so let's ask for it. We get the altimeter setting, couch 323. Give us the pressure. Can't figure out how to run autopilots to follow the altitudes programmed into routes.
Couch 323, Roger Lafayette, altimeter 3015.
3015, couch 323. 3015. All right, stand 3015 is in.
Couch 323, correct 3015.
Yes, very good. To follow the altitudes, it is somewhat dependent on what avionics you're using. So if you're using a G1000, for example, it can only be used for, VNAV can only be used for descending, but in airliners, you can use it for climbs as well. But using VNAV is really easy. Like if you get the star or the approach or both loaded in, any of the blue altitudes, it'll have blue altitudes in there, which are VNAV designated altitudes in your flight plan. And so like it's kind of similar with these avionics. So I was looking through, they're all defined here, like between this altitude and this altitude. In the G1000, it'll just have like one altitude. And it'll show at the top of your altimeter like this. It's magenta in both of them, G1000 and here. So this is our current VNAV restriction. Like don't go below 11,000. And all you have to do is bring the selected altitude down and then hit the VNAV button before you're at the top of descent marker, and it'll start the descent and use VNAV to go down. It'll respect every VNAV altitude at each waypoint. And it'll auto level off at each one and then start the descent again over and over again. If it has to, but a lot of the time it's nice. It can just kind of do a continuous descent. But yeah, it's pretty easy to use it. It's amazing. VNAV is just so cool. You saw it loaded with the altitudes. Yeah, you just need to enable VNAV mode, but you have to first, just like you would if you did a manual climb or descent with the autopilot, you need to change the selected altitude first, your target altitude here. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have one for the G1000 specifically called like RNAV. It's like G1000 RNAV approach with VNAV descent. But yeah, you just set the altitude and press the VNAV button. That's pretty much, that's what it boils down to. But that's assuming that you have the procedures loaded in, and those procedures have the altitudes in the FMS.
Arrow 00
All right.
feet.
Oh, here comes the ATIS.
Temperature 20. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3015. Arriving and departing runways 23 right, 23 left, 32. Visual approaches in use. Advise on
it's not
course
using
heading,
05.
altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 128.75. Advise on initial contact you have information hotel. Indianapolis International Airport, information hotel.
Okay.
015.
We need the winds and stuff here for performance.
Wind 73 at 6.
73 at 6.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 25000 feet. Temperature 20. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3015. Arriving and departing runways 23 right, 23 left, 32. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
All right.
Read back
The ground controller. The ground controller needs to be cut back on what they're smoking.
Contact clearance delivery.
Oh, you did a go round too? You're just testing it out?
Advise on initial contact you have information hotel.
Oops, I switched off the wrong frequency. There we go. All right, we're at 11,000. We'll get the landing light on in advance. Well, didn't you say they tried to switch your runway? So the ATC says runway 23 left, 23 right, and 32 are in use. But then they told me to expect ILS 5 left. The controller said 5 left. So maybe they'll change it on me too. All right, let's check here. Indianapolis approach is the frequency we're on right now, so we'll probably get tower next, 120.9, 120.9 and standby. Ground is on, 0.9er. Localizer we have, final approach course 050. I don't think can I see where that's set? I'm gonna go into heading mode temporarily. I know that'll turn. I think it'll turn off my V path. How can I set this? I want to set the course, but I don't see the course number shown anywhere. Oh, Raccoon, thanks for the fact of the day. I'll let the TTS take care of it. Yeah, they both showed 05 left. Yeah, Navigraph, I think still shows it. Let me see. Yeah, 05 left on Navigraph still. So the ATIS is just wrong. 2-3 left, right, and 3-2. You all came in on 5 left. Okay. All right, we're at 8,600 feet. Almost at the speed limit. And we're going to make a long right turn. Long right turn and be left off on a vector, and then we wait for them to vector us around. All right, here's the right turn. It thinks that gate Alpha 6 is somewhere in the FedEx jungle.
Couch 323, I've got a delayed vector for you. Turn right heading 215 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Turn right heading 215, couch 323. Whoops, 6,000 feet. Oh no. Oh no, I messed it up. Ah, the acceleration is really messing me up.
Turn right heading 215, vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Raccoon, fact of the
Turn
day.
right heading 215, couch 323.
And one of the few mammals that can climb down head first. The world is their jungle gym.
All right, turn VNav off. Did he pass me off to tower? He said something else and I didn't hear him. I haven't replied to him. All right, we're on the heading now. So let's switch our nav source over for the ILS and put in our course.
Contact Indianapolis Center on 124.525.
124.525, couch 323. Oh, I killed our recall frequency. What is that? Indy Center? Shouldn't we be on with an approach controller? Indianapolis Center, couch 323, 6,000 on a 215 heading. All right, 215, and then final approach course for the ILS 5 left, 050. All right, that's it.
Indianapolis Center, good morning. Brownsburg altimeter 3015.
3015.
Couch Captain 323, Indianapolis Center. You're a little high for a direct approach. Turn right, heading 220 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Turn right heading 220, couch 323. Direct approach. We didn't expect a direct approach the entire time. All right, they're giving us vectors. We can already put our. Actually, we need down to 200 to put flaps and gear down. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt sign has been on the whole time. Whoops, sorry passengers. All right, I need 200 for gear and flaps 1. Oh yeah, Delta, I don't think you can fix parking spots yet. They did release a version 2 of the taxi tuner, and you can add and remove taxiways now and move them. So if they're in the wrong spots or it has taxiways that don't exist anymore, you can fix all that, which is cool.
4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, couch 323.
23, you're a little high for a direct
What?
approach. Vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Descend and maintain 4,000, couch 323.
3, vectors for the ILS runway 5 left
Oh
approach.
my god, it's always talking. Descend and maintain 4,000, couch 323.
Couch 323.
Dude.
Turn right heading 225 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Is it gonna let me
Couch
reply?
323,
Oh
descend
my
and
God.
maintain 4,000.
It needs to like have a delay between instructions. I can't
Couch
even.
323, vectors for the ILS
Dude.
runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, turn right heading 235 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323,
Oh my
turn
God.
right heading 240 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, turn right heading 245 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, turn right heading 250 vectors for the ILS
I wonder if it's
runway
gonna
5
be
left approach.
255 next.
Couch 323. Okay, let's turn right heading 255 for vectors to the ILS runway.
How about a
5 left
two? How about a
approach.
260?
Couch 323. Turn right heading 260 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323. Turn right heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Oh man,
Couch 323. Turn right heading 275 vectors.
we're gonna
for the
make a
ILS
left-hand turn.
runway 5
Intercept the
left approach.
localizer.
Couch 323. Turn right heading 290 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323. Turn right heading 310 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
No, 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 no. We're not doing it.
5 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
It's
Couch
stuck in a loop.
323. Turn right heading 330 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, turn left heading 335 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, roger. Maintain present heading and altitude.
He said Roger
Couch
when all I said was no.
323, turn left heading 335 for vectors to the ILS runway 5 left approach.
All these headings are
Couch
wrong.
323, turn left heading 330 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
All right, heading loc to altitude 4,000. We're just gonna do this ourselves. This is fine. I'm gonna get down to 2,100 by the time we get to Oink.
Couch 323, turn left heading 325 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Oink 2,100.
Couch 323, turn left heading 320 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
ATC back on strike. Yes.
Couch 323, turn right heading 145 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
All right, we got loc 2, Diamond.
Couch 323, turn right heading 150 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Looks like we're kind of direct football right now.
Couch 323, turn right heading 155
So we'll do
vectors
direct
for the
football,
ILS runway 5
execute.
left approach. Couch 323, turn right heading 160 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Just turn right. Engine failure, stroked out
Couch
ATC. We're all
323,
here.
Turn right heading 165 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
This is not a great stream, I'll be honest. This is a sucky
Couch
stream.
323, turn right heading 170 vectors for the ILS runway
What's
5
going
left
on?
approach.
I don't really want to turn it off because I want to get the
Couch
taxi
323,
instructions at the
turn
end.
right heading 175 vectors for the ILS runway 5 left approach.
Do you think it's going to catch up? Never a
Couch
dull
323,
moment.
Turn right heading 195.
All right, we're on the glide slope.
Couch 323, 1 mile from Sedum. Maintain heading 045 until established on the localizer.
It's catching
Cleared
up.
for the ILS runway 5 left approach. Couch 323, contact tower on 120.9er.
I'm not even gonna say anything to him. He's gonna have a problem. Indianapolis Tower, couch 323, ILS 5 left. All right, let's get our heading synced up. Go around, climbing left turn 3000. Let's get that in. 3000 is set.
Captain 323, Indy Tower, winds calm. Runway 5 left, cleared to land.
Runway 5 left, clear to land, couch 323. All right, .9ers in for ground. We made it. We made it.
Couch 323, runway 5 left.
5
cleared
miles
to
out.
land.
Oh no. Yep, runway 5 left, clear to land. Couch captains 323. What is the plane doing right now? We're getting crazy gusts right now? Am I getting another engine failure? Oh, who's parallel with me right now? Babushka Noob. And the CRJ-7, nice. What is the plane doing right now? I'm on localizer. Autopilot's on. Glide slope. Why is it doing the good old left, right, left, right? What's happening? You know what this stream needs? Random VFR in a city with everyone in something different? Like all just departing from the same airport together, VFR. All right, autopilot off. Check my airspeed. I'm at 110. I'm good. We'll go down to 100 and then our VREF is like 94, it looks like. I still got the glide slope above me though. Little bit of glide slope action. I'm on the green dot, but not the green diamond. No plan, no ATC, no stress. And we all go to bed smiling. The winds are just calm, aren't they? Can we get a long landing on 5 left for couch 323? Let me see if they request it, because our turnoff's at the left, the very end. If we want to go to GA. It doesn't know what to say. ATC has no response. Spoilers out.
Couch 323, welcome to Indy. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground on 121.9er, couch 323. All right, 121.9er, calm winds. That was a easy mode landing. All right, where are we at? I want to roll all the way to the end. See if they'll give me instructions to the FBO. 2 more turnoffs, maybe 3. ATC off for drama-free landings. I like using ATC like every time. I really enjoy it. I'm a big fan. I need to give Beyond ATC another shot. I like have a video I've been editing, but I think it's like way too long. I think I'm like still explaining ATIS and it's like 20 minutes into the video and I'm like, this is never gonna work. It's just way too long. I don't really want to make like a 45 to 60 minute video. All right, flaps up. I want to see if they'll give me bring on the long videos. I want to see if they'll give me instructions to the FBO way over there. I mean, like explaining ATC from zero is pretty difficult. Like, there's so much to talk about. And I wanted to make like the first video not even talking with Beyond ATC, but just using all of the auto reply stuff just as a flight sim, a Microsoft Flight Simulator replacement. But you still have to know a lot, even to use Microsoft Flight Simulators. Like if you do it end to end, if you do, you get ATIS, call for clearance, like, oh, what the heck is clearance? What the heck is ATIS? What if my airport doesn't say ATIS and it says AWAS? Is that the same as ATIS? It's just like endless questions. But I gotta like cover all of those, Indianapolis ground, couch 323, clear of runway 5 left at Alpha 2, looking to park at the FBO near Mike. They might not know where the FBO is at. Oh, there's a GA over here as well.
Couch Captains 323, Indy ground, taxi to parking via Alpha 2, Alpha November Delta November North taxi lane. Have a good day.
All right, taxi to parking via Alpha 2, Alpha November Delta November, couch 323. Well, they didn't tell me to cross anything, so I don't think they know where the FBO is. Alpha 2, which is where we are. That's good. Alpha, then November. So that wants to go here and down here. Delta November. Delta November, like over here. Is there an FBO over here? They want us to go over here to FedEx area over here. I'll just go fast and see what's over there. Nice Halo Pelican you got there. A beautiful drop ship. Oh, oh no, it's actually only the rotor wash is happening from the helicopter. You were at the main gates, they wanted you to cross runways to the same area. Huh. Yeah, like that taxi tuner, I think they're gonna put in the parking spots and stuff later. Because what they've had, I think since they launched, maybe they made a page on their site, on the say intention site, where you can put in latitude, longitude coordinates, lat long, and then put in a description and choose like whether it's a parking spot or a VFR reporting point or something like that. So you could put where the FBO is that way. But I think they're gonna make it so you can do that in the taxi tool as well and make it like an all-in-one editor, which is pretty awesome. It's what's really cool about it. I can't believe that it's like real time. It's too cool, because when you're sitting in an airport, say you're not streaming on the internet and having people and not want to like bore people with editing it, you can like be sitting there like I did at San Luis Obispo the first time I used it, loaded it up, and then I put in the taxiways and then I tested it. And so I went to different parts and kept asking to get taxied to different runways for departure. And just in real time, editing it, trying again, editing it, trying again, and seeing that they say the right taxiway intersections and stuff. Really, really cool. Have Harvey be a feature on tutorials. Yeah, got a question? Just ask Harvey. My job here is done. 4-second video. Video over. This is a taxiway? Yeah, they have us going all the way over here. We're passing Juliet, November, then Delta. Just going all the way over to this point. Nice drifting. Almost 69. You like longer videos? Like I'll make them as short as possible, but like with something like ATC, I don't know that I can be that concise. Like even just explaining ATIS is like 5 minutes. Like, oh, what does it mean? Why is it called information alpha? What information do I need to remember? Oh, they can tell me that ATIS has been updated, announce it to all pilots. What do I do? Like, what the heck is ATIS? What is ASOS? What is AWAS? What, you know, it's just like, man, that's like 5 minutes right there. Maybe more just on ATIS. And that doesn't even include like, I guess it doesn't even include all possible messages in the ATIS, right? It's just like an example ATIS. But yeah, I'll keep chipping away at it. This looks like a good spot. Did we hit? Oh yeah, there we go. Accuracy. Parking brake, switches off. All right. ATC is done. Shut this thing down. Stop engine 1 and 2. All lights off. All switches off. Battery off. There we go. Off. Emergency lights off. Done. That was a weird stream. All right. Seriously, do a series of 8 to 10 minutes clips. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done that. I just do the end to end. I just assume people will fast forward and rewind and use the chapters and all that, you know? Plus, I also don't want to release like one 8-minute video or 10-minute video, and then I'd have to wait and have them all prepared. And then every video needs an intro and a conclusion kind of, I don't know. Probably just make a long video. But what I would do as a series would be like, well, the idea is step one, like the first video covers like almost everything you need, but you're using the Copilot for everything. So you don't actually have to say anything. Because I think a lot of people do that. Like they're not going to be ready to talk, but they can do it enough times with the Copilot turned on and learn the gist of it. And then after that, like the next one of the series would be talking to it each time. And, you know, a couple different routes. Maybe the first video is just like all the basics with the Copilot. And the second video is do everything ourselves by saying everything and do like 2 flights or something. Maybe it could be a series of different flights and like one of them has an approach, one of them has a SID and a star and, you know, all that with ATC. There's a lot to do for sure. All right. That was a weird Fokker experience. I need to read all about the Fokker if I'm ever going to fly it again. That was a fail. But thanks for hanging out for the waiting for me here for the redo. Appreciate that. Back to my comfort in the citation. All right, guys. Look forward to the day where AI is an actual flight instructor. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. They're getting there with Harley. So if they continue down that route of like a pilot on the intercom with you, they could make it so it really like stares at all the data from the flight, your altitude, how you're turning, where you're turning, and all that, and comments on it. They could probably program in specific locations you go to, like you're doing a check ride and stuff like that. I mean, it's got to be possible, right? Like they could do a virtual check ride with an AI. Well, I forget the acronym, the name of the instructor. That it's not the CFI, but the person that does your check ride test. Like that could be the future of it. What a crazy training tool that would be for like real world pilots too, if they make it super realistic. They could have a partnership with like have a partnership with Shepard or something like that, and have all the test questions in there. I don't know. It could get pretty insane. Oh, Delta's here. He's come to say hello. Oh, he's got a police escort. You open the sim and the AI is teaching. Yeah. I mean, that's probably even a better incentive, another reason for Microsoft to like look at partnering with or acquiring, say, Intentions and Beyond ATC. Because, you know, Microsoft wants people to keep using their product, right? Like any gaming company. The longer you use Flight Sim, the more you'll play it, and the more likely you are to buy, you know, things for it, buy things from the marketplace for it. It's in their best interest to have a really, really good... The police parked right next to me. What's going on here? It's not one of you guys, is it? Why did it stop right here? You hope Flight Sim 2024 has us all on the same ground level. I actually wish scenery wasn't able to change the elevation, because that causes so many problems. Raccoon, you made it? Wait, what happened to you? Did you get a go around or something? Too late? All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, sorry for the weird start. That was a really bad idea to try to fly that plane. I didn't know it was that complicated. I mean, it would have been totally fine if I just didn't hit the fire handle or whatever. If I just didn't do that, no problem. It just got really frustrating after that, so it was just easier to just restart and complete the flight and try again another day, because I wasn't gonna restart the engine clearly. So, yeah. Are you just slow? But you're in the Honda Jet. All right, guys. GG. I'll see you all Saturday. I'll figure out a group flight. I'll see what kind of reading I get done on the Falcon. Actually, I'm busy tomorrow night. I can't do a stream tomorrow. So I will see you guys on Sunday for the normal group flight. I don't have any cool kind of catchphrase or anything, but to say bye. So, you know, thanks for flying along. See you guys. Hope you enjoyed the disastrous Fokker flight. Worst plane ever. In my hands. Maybe best plane ever in my hands later. TBD. All right, guys, have a good night. See you on Saturday.